Welcome back to G Fun Facts Online. Today, we're diving into a technology that's quietly, but very brightly, changing the way we see information in public. Color e-paper. You know those digital signs in shops, at bus stops, or even in hospitals? Well, they're getting a massive upgrade. We're talking about a shift away from power-hungry screens to something that's dynamic, incredibly sustainable, and offers visuals so crisp they look like print on a page. This isn't just a small step. It's a giant leap for digital displays. So let's unpack the science and explore the electrifying potential of next-generation color e-paper technology. First up, what exactly is e-paper? You might know it as e-ink, the stuff in your Kindle. At its heart, e-paper is designed to mimic the look of good old ink on paper. Unlike your TV or phone screen, which blasts light at your eyes, that's called emissive. E-paper is reflective. It uses the light around you, just like a book page. This makes it super comfortable to look at, even for ages. And it's a champion in bright sunlight where other screens just give up and look washed out. The real magic, especially for the color versions, is a process called electrophoresis. Imagine tiny microcapsules, way thinner than a human hair. Each one is filled with a clear fluid and a bunch of charged pigment particles. For color e-paper, these particles are things like cyan, magenta, yellow, black, and white. When an electric field zaps them, these charged particles zoom to the top or bottom of their little capsule, creating the image or text you see. It's like a microscopic, colorful dance. And here's a killer feature: bistability. Once an image is on an e-paper screen, it takes zero extra power to keep it there. Seriously, zero. Power is only needed when you change what's on the screen. This is why e-paper is insanely energy efficient. For instance, Samsung has said its color e-paper displays use a whopping 0.00 watts when showing a static image. That's a game changer compared to traditional screens that are constantly guzzling electricity. Now, early e-paper was mostly black and white, but innovation never sleeps, and we're now in a vibrant color era. Let's look at some of the heavy hitters. There's the e-ink Spectra series, especially Spectra 6. Launched in 2023, this tech is becoming a go-to for vivid, full-color digital signage. It boasts an enhanced color spectrum, an advanced imaging algorithm, and can produce tens of thousands of colors. E-ink says up to 60,000 for some models. We're talking resolutions up to 200 pixels per inch, a contrast ratio of 30:1, and it works happily in temperatures from 0 to 50 degrees Celsius. Some Spectra 6 displays even have a cool little motion effect called e-ink sparkle, a partial flash to grab your attention. Then there's e-ink Gallery 3. This is mainly for e-readers and e-notes, but the tech is super impressive. It's built on e-ink's Advanced Color e-paper, or ACEP platform, using a 4-particle ink system, cyan, magenta, yellow, and white, to get a full color gamut at every single pixel. Gallery 3 has much faster refresh rates, black and white updates in 350 milliseconds, and color modes from 500 to 1500 milliseconds. It's got a sharper 300 ppi resolution, supports pen input, and includes e-ink's Comfort Gaze front light, which is easier on your eyes by reducing blue light. While not for massive signs yet, it shows how fast this tech is moving. We also have the e-ink Kaleido series, like Kaleido 3 Outdoor, which brings color to more rugged applications, including outdoor digital signs designed to work across a wide range of temperatures. And speaking of outdoors, e-ink Marquee is a big deal. Announced as a breakthrough for outdoor digital signage, Marquee uses a 4-particle color system like Spectra 6 for vibrant colors. Its key features are an extended operating temperature range, typically -20 to 65 degrees Celsius, making it tough enough for almost any climate, and it's being developed for large formats up to 75 inches, with update times between 5 to 7 seconds. Marquee is really set to challenge traditional outdoor displays with its energy efficiency, meaning no need for complex cooling systems. Finally, let's talk about e-ink Ripple. One of the little quirks of e-paper has been that flashing effect when the screen updates. Ripple is a new waveform and algorithm that makes these updates smoother, more like a wave. It also boosts color options by improving how colors are mixed. For example, Spectra 6 with Ripple has been upgraded to an 8 primary color system, adding cyan, light green, and orange to the original red, yellow, green, blue, black, and white. This means better shadow detail and more natural skin tones. So, why is all this such a big deal for digital signage? The advantages are massive. First, unparalleled energy efficiency. This is the superstar benefit. Consuming power only when the image changes means a tiny energy footprint. Think of it as sipping power, not guzzling it. This drastically cuts running costs and your carbon footprint. E-ink even claims its e-paper displays can be up to 12,000 times more efficient in CO2 emissions than LCDs in certain scenarios. Next, exceptional readability. That paper-like, reflective quality means high-contrast visuals that are glare-free and easy on the eyes. Perfect for bright places, even direct sunlight where other screens just look faded. Plus, e-paper typically has really wide viewing angles. Sustainability is another huge plus. In a world focused on being green, color e-paper is a star. Its ultra-low power use cuts energy demand and greenhouse gas emissions. And there's a growing focus on using sustainable, recyclable materials in their construction, minimizing e-waste compared to old-school displays. And let's not forget design and deployment flexibility. Color e-paper displays are usually light and slim, so they're easier to install. Many can even run on batteries because they need so little power, meaning you can put them in places where running wires was impossible. The tech is also leading to flexible, even rollable displays. Imagine the possibilities. This tech is already making waves across industries. In retail, think dynamic pricing, eye-catching ads, info-rich electronic shelf labels, and cool point-of-purchase displays. For transportation, real-time timetables and passenger info displays are clearer and more energy efficient. In healthcare, digital bedside cards for patient info, critical room signage, all glare-free and easily updated. Advantech, for example, is using Spectra 6 for these kinds of smart healthcare solutions. Corporations and schools are using them for meeting room schedules and campus announcements. And for outdoor advertising, tech like e-ink marquee is replacing static paper posters with dynamic, eco-friendly digital versions. Even in public spaces and hospitality, for menus and event signs, color e-paper is a perfect fit. But it's not all smooth sailing. There are a few hurdles. Cost is one. The upfront price for color e-paper can be higher than LCDs, though the long-term energy savings can balance that out. E-ink and others are working to bring that price down, aiming for about 1.5 to 2.5 times the cost of LCDs. Refresh rates and video are another point. While they've improved a lot, especially with Gallery 3 and Ripple, they're still generally slower than LCDs or LEDs. So full-motion video isn't really its strong suit right now, though some limited video might be on the horizon. Color gamut and vibrancy, while way better with tech like Spectra 6, are still working to match the punchiness of top-tier emissive displays. And while standard e-paper handles typical indoor temperatures well, like Spectra 6, working from 0 to 50 degrees Celsius, specialized outdoor versions like e-ink marquee are needed for more extreme conditions. Despite these challenges, the future for color e-paper in digital signage looks incredibly bright. As businesses get even more serious about sustainability, the energy-saving nature of e-paper will make it a no-brainer. Current global shipment numbers for e-paper digital signage are still fairly modest, but that just means there's huge room for growth as the tech gets better and cheaper. We can expect even richer colors, faster refresh rates, more flexibility, and bigger screens. E-ink has already shown off 75-inch Spectra 6 modules, so large formats are definitely coming. Imagine integrating these with the Internet of Things and AI for smarter, adaptive displays that deliver personalized content in real time. Big names like Samsung, Philips, and Sharp are already developing and selling color e-paper signage. Samsung's 32-inch color e-paper, for example, has QHD resolution and an advanced color algorithm. And beyond just rectangular signs, the flexibility of e-paper could see it built into all sorts of new shapes and even architectural designs. So to wrap it up, next-generation color e-paper isn't just an improvement, it's set to completely transform the digital signage industry. That unique blend of eye-catching visuals, incredible energy efficiency, and serious sustainability benefits gives us a peek into a future where our digital world is not only more engaging, but also a lot kinder to our planet. As the science keeps pushing forward and more places start using them, get ready to see these amazing displays popping up everywhere, changing how we see information, one vibrant energy-saving image at a time. That's all for this episode of Fun Facts Online. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll catch you on the next one.